Hello, 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 hello. Fine, the voice is coming. Just wait. Okay, I don't have my mobile phone with me right now, so I will start today's stream. And I think I can share it from this site. Yeah. So I will share it this link in the Discord that I'm live. Okay, okay, so I've pasted the link in the Discord now. Now we will start today's stream. And yeah, so let's start. Okay, first I will add the poll. Okay, okay. That it's live now. Right now, I will start today's stream. Just someone is saying something. Okay, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I just intentionally show it. Like in between, I check for if the stream is live or not. That's why. But don't you think like I'm just I think a beginner YouTuber. Okay, like what I do. Usually people don't come at like this early. When they do start the stream, just they don't come at that point, right? But I think you told me about, yeah, we can change the scenes to the default scene so that it will not be visible, right? Okay. Hmm. Thanks for the suggestion. I will implement it. Okay, let's start today's stream. So, good evening, everyone. Today is my day 55 of my Hello, hello, hello. Now I think it will be the voice is coming, right? Just wait. Just okay. Yeah, I didn't. I thought it wouldn't like turn off, but yeah, it got turned off. Okay. Because of when I switched the scenes, then the settings of those scenes were different. That's why, so I will have to take that in mind that the settings will change. So to fix that, I will implement use the same settings for those. So I was asking, like, are you in college or yeah. So it is a very easy level problem based on mathematics, right? So we will solve it first. Here, what we have to do? No, I am teacher. You are a teacher. So what you teach? are you a college professor or something, or um, you are a mentor? Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Computer science subjects. To like which type of students you teach the subjects like computer science? Like, are you teach school students or something else? Or do you take private tuitions? Like, hmm. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. I think I'm audible. Okay, great, great, great. I thought you were a college student, so maybe we can have some interaction. But yeah, we can have interaction on topics. So, what language do you use to like teach the students? Like, you usually use Hindi or like English to teach the students. Okay, so first we are starting with two new problems. After that, we will do the revisits. And after that, if time will allow, we will solve new problems. And soon, I am coming with a new roadmap. Okay, so how you got recommended my stream and like how you came on my stream for the first time? Like, what do you think? Like, why YouTube has recommended you my stream as I'm doing learning public streams? Do you think that this is good or something, or like as your teacher, I'm just a student and just I've started doing these things and today's okay. So like, is this your channel? Like, if I visit it, so will it be visible to me? Like, do you stream from this channel, which from which you are sending the messages? Okay, okay, let me check it. Go to 19. Okay, welcome to my channel. Bro, I just got in college. Can you tell me something? How can I start with my DSA? As you have 55 days of doing it. Okay, okay, okay. So right now I have gave 55 days to the you know learning DSA. But what I learned that before even starting any playlist, like before you go and watch any playlist, first you should make the fundamentals, like the basics of any programming language in which you are starting the DSA stronger, right? Like DSA is different and programming basics, like what we say about it, like what are variables, loops, and other things. Like in the starting, I followed this series, but now I have decided to not follow this series. I will make my own roadmap. Like after doing streams for 55 days, first I started with arrays, but right now I'm on 2D arrays, but soon recursion is going to start. So I got to know, okay, like there are so many courses on YouTube you will find, but they miss some points. Like every other YouTuber's course you will find will be different, and I saw something that was missing in these courses. Yeah, and that was structure, So like after yesterday, what I do, from today, I am going to plan a roadmap for myself where I will be ask myself about data structures or algorithms, which I know, how much I know about C++, or yeah, OOPS concept, and like they just kind of mix the things in between data structures and the language. Hmm. So I will be creating a roadmap which will not be language, sorry, which will not be language dependent or any YouTuber or creator dependent, so that if I want, I will just search about recursion and it is a topic, and I can watch video of any YouTuber or any person who is like teaching it in a good way, and I will knew that okay, I have covered this. I know this algorithm, I know this container of you know this language C++ or leaving the basics as a okay. I don't have my phone with me right now, so that's why I'm unable to tell you at the right moment. Like the roadmap is not decided for me, and if I will give you the raw advice, okay, just go and just pick any playlist and just start reading. You can do that in the starting, but before starting to learn DSA, you should first go with the language as you are in C++, right? So first you can go with the so first you should learn about C++. Like there was a course. Yeah, these are the courses that you can watch and first understand about C++, like what are pointers, and you have to open things. Which one should I follow? Uh, what I found after doing it for like these days, this today's day 55, I got to know no playlist is like will teach you in a like what I got to know that playlists are not that much structured. So what we can do, we can prepare our own roadmap. Maybe we can use ChatGPT. It's good in that. Maybe another AI, right? To prepare our own roadmap. Like we will first check what topics we have covered, what data structures we have covered, what type of algorithms we have covered, or maybe the containers like map, list, array. These are the containers, right, in C++, but it's different from data structures and algorithms. These are containers in C++. So don't you think that first you should need to study about C++, then after that go into learning DSA as you have chosen C++? Initially, I was following this playlist, but now I'm at the point that I got to know, like, after seeing the patterns in the problems, and the topics, I got to know, okay, this will not be enough. And the teacher have taught in a good way, but the problem is they miss points. They miss some good points which should be included in the lectures. Um, that's why I will be creating my own roadmap, and you can also do it right by using ChatGPT and other things. So I think that will be more good for you instead of just following a playlist given by any YouTuber, as you know what they are doing, right? Like even you pick Striver, even you pick any YouTuber, but if you will know about, okay, this is the structure, I can study this, that, so you can just search about. Like you can pick any random topic from any good YouTuber, right? Oh, welcome, man. Um, yeah, after doing this, I got to this point right now. That was the thing that, and the roadmap that I will create, I will show all of you, like who are coming on stream. Just I will, I think I will take 2 or 3 days to make it in a good way so that it can benefit all the viewers who come on the stream. And if they want, they can modify it by their own choice, like what they want to. But that will be in a good structure. Like if you ask about me, how much DSA I know, like I will say I know basic DSAs, right? Like basic level DSA, but like I have knowledge, but not I don't have the correct structure right now. That's why when I open any random problem, I only code. Okay, I know some topics, but on a day, on a given day, I open a problem in which there was a SQL container named as map, mapping or map. I didn't know about this and what to know. Like it's just a very small topic, container in which we store our data in a specific manner, right? And pair, as you know about pairs, these are very basic things which are not related to DSA, but they will not be taught in DSA, right? You have to study it separately. That's why the roadmaps come into the part. And at the right time, I'm not able to explain that in a good way because of I don't have the roadmap right now. If when I will create that, then I will be um, for sure be able to explain the things in a very good way. You know what you all can do? I have a Discord server here. You can join it, and here, like there are things you can share what you are doing on a daily basis. Maybe you are working on a project, you can share that. Like even if you have completed a part of it, you can share that. When I will create the roadmap, I will show all of you what is in that roadmap. I will share it in Discord. Like you can share anything you want in the Discord. We can review it. There are other people, other members like us in the Discord. And hello, man, welcome to the stream. Okay, you can join the Discord. Okay, you don't have to subscribe right now. You can subscribe anytime. Hello, 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 man. Hello, hello. Wait, wait. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm able to see your message, man. Don't. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you don't have to subscribe right now. You all can subscribe anytime when you feel that this guy's learning something or this guy's teaching something good, because the right advice can, I think, hey man, just spamming, stop spamming, man. Otherwise, I will have to stop you by giving timeout. You want a timeout? Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Hey, what you guys are doing? Hello, hello, hello. What happened? What happened, guys? And you all have to don't subscribe right now. You can subscribe anytime. When you feel that this guy is teaching something good or we are learning something from him, then you can subscribe. That's why I like not give that advices which I don't know about. And first in the starting I was giving that, but right now the thing I have got to know about, so I thought why not share it with everybody who is on the coming on the streams, right? Okay, let's start the stream. What happened when you have any good news to share? I think that's why you are that much excited today. Like I don't usually see people that much excited. Um, hey, what are you doing today? I'm just going to solve these problems. They will be not be based on 2D mat arrays, right? They will be based on mathematics, and this will be based on counting the number of times using our algorithm, which I learned about I think around 4 days ago. Bro, why are you spamming messages? Like, what you want? Okay, just wait. I think I will have to give you timeout. Yeah, I just got into the thinking like why these guys, this guy's spamming messages. Come on, man, don't do it. You seem to be a good guy. Why are you doing these type of things? If you wanna have discussion on something, you can tell me. And after that, you delete the messages. Why? Um, if you wanna have discussion on something, you can just tell me. Okay. So in this problem, what we have to do here, we have to find Armstrong numbers. So what is an Armstrong number? We have given a three-digit number. Okay, like the number will contain three digits. We have to find whether it's an Armstrong number or not. So what is an Armstrong number? An Armstrong number of three digits. Okay, there will be every time three digits in that number, such that the cube of its digits. Okay, like the cube of all the digits, like the first digit and second and third, all the digits is equal to the number itself, right? Suppose we have 371. 371 is an Armstrong number since when we take cube of 3, 7, and 1, it is equals to 371. So like it's a very easy level problem. We can solve it in a very easy way, right? If it's not a Armstrong number, then we will return false. So we can do that. So while n is more than 0, right? We will use those things like when we take the last digit and just do it multiplied by 3 times. Um, okay, so here and digit is equals to n modulo 10, right? Then after that, there will be a sum, right? We can create a sum, integers, sum. Okay, wait, 0. So here what will happen? We have taken the modulo that, so we'll get the last digit, and then we have to add that into the sum, right? So sum plus equals to its cube number, so it will be cube number, and yeah, wait, there's some mistake. last digit. Okay. So we have taken the cube of the last digit, and every time the last digit will be updated, so we will get the new last digit. And here we will do n, no 10, right? We will divide n by 10 every time so that we can get the new number till n is more than 0, right? Then we will have this cube number. Then we can compare it to n after it. But I think maybe somewhere we will have to, if cube number n, else return false, right? I think it may not work, or we have to take a variable, right? Okay, output distance first expected. Your output is false. Wait. Okay, what if we put this condition, but inside this n will be a different value, right? It's being accepted, but what, like how we will tell that this is okay? In that case, it will automatically do that. I think. Hmm, true, false. Okay, 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 okay. We can use a ternary statement, right? If it's true, then we will return true, else we will return false. Then we have to submit it, right? I forgot to submit it, but it's giving output difference. Then what the thing we have to return, man? Like if cube number is equals to n, we have returning 2. In that case, if we want to return else in the false, then why it's not being accepted, man? Shouldn't it get accepted? If cube number is this, so then return true, else return. What do you think? Why this code is not getting Secret for is strong number. Like first use cube and is equals to power last digit. See. What? Hello man, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Cube is equals to power of last digit comma 3. Okay. So you want to say cube number is equals to don't do chapter. No, no, I was not just I was asking what do you think where's the code of. So he will ask me it will ask me some questions. Based on that questions, I will give some answers. Then we will get to a point, right? Is it a function that you are talking about? Um, like, is this a function? Side while it's inbuilt. Okay, I didn't know about this function. So you are saying about this, right? So if we do power of last digit 3, so will it not increase the time complexity of the code and cube n? The written cube n is equals to n. Okay, brackets. Okay, but where should be the brackets be? Like go the first, go the got the issue at first. Okay, okay, this is fine. Yeah, I was thinking about that. In the starting, I was thinking about this. But like it's giving the right answer when it is true, right? But when I try to use it for the false case, just in that case, it's giving false. Um, if I show you the code that I was going to ask about here, was I was just not checking for the else case. I was just doing this if cube number is equals to n, then return true. And rest of the code was same. So if that's the case, that we have to take a copy. But don't you think that don't you think that then why it's giving the right answer when it's true? Like why it's giving true when I have done it's the same way. Okay. But then how it is giving the right answer even after that? Okay, I've created a copy, right? Then we can compare it with C. Okay, here it's being accepted. And I don't know why it was being accepted in this case also. Like I was comparing it with n after the loop, but even in that case, it was giving the answer as true. Um, Okay, it got accepted, but what do you think? Like, why it did run in this case? If I show you, okay, as you can see this code, what do you think? Like, why it gave the answer as true? Like, if I submit it, see, like my output is true and its expected was also as true. So why it gave true? And in this case, I was also comparing it with like the same. And inside while loop, are you decreasing the original check for any other custom input? Okay, okay. So maybe it's just about luck, right? Like that. That's why it gave this. But even that case, like it was 153. If even we have decreased the n, then how it is being compared with n returning true? I then just yes, cause it's bool, right? Either it's true or false. Yeah. But don't you think like why in the case when it was 153, why it give the answer as true? Like it is it a strange behavior of the solution which I used for it, or it was just okay? First, new problem solved, and thanks man for giving me the suggestions on this problem. Problem solved. Otherwise, I would have taken ask it from ChatGPT. But welcome. You are a student. You are a student. I think you came for the first time, right? You have came for the first time on this channel. As I haven't seen you before. Okay, you in the Discord? I think you are in the Discord, right? Okay, if you want, then if you want, you can join in, and yeah, maybe you can. If you want, you can share what you are doing on a daily basis. And I think you have already know about this, right? And we also do have these study rooms where we do like this is just an experimental phase. So where we can come and have a discussion on any topic, right? Like it can be on arrays, DSA or like anything. It can be related to development or the topics can range from very basic topic like arrays to dynamic programming. If you want, you can do it and that's all on you. So this is solved. We have solved the very first problem today, and its time complexity will be big of n, I think. Sorry, big of log n. As we are dividing the number every time, like we are taking, uh, breaking it into half, right? That's why. So now we will solve this problem named as count primes. Um, First, I will solve it. Then after that, we will see what is the logic behind. Um, in this problem, we have to check for like there will be a range given as n. Okay, we have to return the number of prime numbers that are strictly less than n, like excluding the n, which is in this case 10, and like we have to tell how many prime numbers come in that. Like there are four prime numbers less than 10. In this case, they were this. So we have to return the count of it. And this, okay. Like this is a type of algorithm. I've seen the video. So it will feel like okay, I'm copying the things, but when I will explain, I think that will be good. So result, and we will do size is n plus one, and we have to include zero in this, and all the values is true in the starting, right? Like what we have did, we have taken n plus one values inside this vector and said that okay, all the values are true. I will explain it after solving it by using Excalibur. Um, okay. Okay. Like it was, I was required to start the stream, but before the stream, I wanted to create the roadmap from the past 2 days, but just I'm not getting time at the right moment. I was stuck into learning JavaScript, and yeah, I was kind of like my body was not allowing me to just do the things from the past 2 days, but it is nothing I said about recursion. So the recursion will start soon. Just I think around we need just around 2 or 3 days max to max. Thereafter that stream recursion will definitely be started, and in that part, when like I will try to follow the roadmap in between, we will solve some problems which will maybe not be related to recursion, but it will give us the structure that we want, like which we follow, so that we will be stronger in topics according to the level of problems we take. Yeah, I've already understood it on YouTube, as you know, like I'm not following this playlist, but yeah, I have seen the video of this teacher on that. Like I've seen it before 2 or 3 times. Sieve of Aristophanes, right? Where we will check for like first we will take that all the primes are true. Like okay, we will first assume all the numbers are prime, then we will check, then we will increase the count, and then it will start from the first, right? Okay, wait. We will say that the value 0 and 1 are not prime, right? So we will say that these are false. Then here we will have to run a for loop, and it will run for all the numbers. We will start I with 2, I less than, I less than all the numbers in the that. So it can be n. We have created this vector. Size is this. So we can store it into a variable. Guys, so I is just n I plus plus. We will be going on every individual value, and here what we have to do, we will check, like we will first say, okay, if right, okay, wait, we have to name it as is prime, like the teacher named it at this, so we can use the same similar name for this index. Then we have to do count plus plus, as first we take it as true, then count will increase. Then after that, what we have to do, we will run another for loop inside it, and we will remove those values which are the multiple of it. Like suppose there is a range in which the numbers are from 2 to 10, sorry, 1 to 10. So we will first take 2, as 2 is a prime number, right? And yeah, we will, what we will do, we will remove the multiples of it, in which, like, we when we multiply the number by 2, it will just get eliminated, because when suppose the number is 4, right? The number is 4, we can divide it by itself, we can divide it by 1, we can divide it by 2. So that will not be considered a prime number, right? So the prime number is a prime number which can only be divided by itself or 1, right? So that, for that we are using this, and here it will be. Okay. Like here we will do, we have to apply it for something that it will be like, we have to make that current index as false, which will be the multiple of that particular number. So we have to start with I is equals to, okay, I have understood about it somewhere. I think it's in this, right? Okay. Okay, as you can see, like first we are, what we did first, we take the value as true. Then when we take that value as true, then we are removing the multiple of that value. As we know, if those values will be a multiple of it, then we have to make them false, right? Because in that case, we definitely know that those values will not be the multiple of it, right? That's what on the sieve of Eratosthenes works on, right? Like first we assume, okay, all the numbers are prime, then we take, go on every other value and just check for, first we take that value as prime, then we find the multiples of that value and just remove it, and in the end we will be left with all the values which are prime numbers, right? And it will, when I will do the try run, it will be clearly like that. And yeah, first we have to start it with multiple of it. Like first we will start with 2 into 2, that is 4. Then it will increase in this manner, and it will go till the last n, as n is equals to what? Okay, n is equals to number of elements in the result or prime vector, right? And okay, this is the case. 2 and j is less than n, j plus equals to 2, right? Like every time we are adding 2 into it, so that, sorry, it will be I. J plus equals to I. So J will increase it in this manner, and we are making those values as false. And every time count is increasing for different numbers, and in the end we are returning the count. Okay, and N is for primes. Wait. We already have the N. Okay, count primes. Very definition of N. As N is already given, right? N is already given. We have this integer N, and yeah, this is just a vector that we have created. And okay, result. Okay, so it will be is prime, and we can just change the name of it to result. Giving the a logical name for a meaningful name to the variable is important, but at this point we can do this just in the moment to check what is the, and how. Oh, we forget to add that variable. Overflow. Wait. Okay. Hello man, welcome to the stream. We have done BC with skills in STMs. Yes. Is it a good roadmap for full stack AI dev? Like, are these stack like allowed for the backend? You think Python and Gen AI? You are in web development, right? Like, if I tell you about my plan is to use, like, I will pick the Java stack as maybe JavaScript for the backend, or maybe the Java stack. Oh, great, great man. Okay, so your BC is completed. If it's trending, then you can go with that. As you know, AI agents are being created by using Python, right? Python is like competing Java nowadays, right? It is like giving competition to the Java. I think that's good. Oh, great, man. Mine is just started. Like the classes are going to start at after 2 days. Then why you have a little bit of a doubt on yourself? As I think you are good in these skills. Then why you have doubt about yourself? And I'm not a working guy, so I can give you some rough opinion about what I think about this. I think my opinion will not be that much right at the right moment, right? Because you are in different league, and the experience of yours is very different from what I have. Mm, right. If I will give you advice, then I think that will be wrong at the right point, at the right moment. Okay, you forget to check it as it's just the mic from this company, Boya. I ordered it from, I think, Flipkart. It's a very like good mic for beginners, and in cheap price. As if you want it, it's just very. I think it's visible in the screen. Okay, I can figure it out. This, I think the count is being done 2 times, right? So to avoid that, Don't give me the answer or code. Quiz me. So, the stream is a little bit confusing today. It's a little bit confusing. Ah, there are four suspicious things inside inner loop. I is equals to 2 and j is equals to 4. Then okay. Here, right? But it will not. It worked. Okay, but there is also other things. Yeah, it will not be a vector int. It will be Boolean type vector, right? That's why we can change it to that that result at 0th index is equals to result at first index, and both are equals to false, right? Question false. I think now it will run. I think yeah, now it should run. Now, what you think? I just haven't gave you. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I haven't just gave you the answer, but welcome to the stream, Mohit. Your name is Mohit, right? Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Chan got announced. I haven't given you the answer, but have fixed some issues. Now, if any error is left to be fixed, again, with me. What is the question number? It's okay. It's count primes on lead code. It's question number 204. You can find it on lead code. Wait. Oh, that's great, man. Welcome to the stream. I think you're a student or something, or you are good in you're on a good level in DSA, right? That's just you ask for the question. I just share you the question. Like, what is that? You are a student, I think. Are you a student? Are you a student? Okay. So you are in college right now, or I think my voice is not. Are you in college right now? Hello. It's coming. Just it's a little bit bad. Question number 61. Okay. Hey, do you solve questions on a daily basis? Lead code question. Rotate list. Okay, linked list. Two pointers. Okay, this is a container, right? We use in. Okay, it's a data structure. So I haven't covered it yet, so maybe at the right point I will not be able to solve it. But this seems okay. So we have to rotate it at a point, right? That's the case. After a point, we have to rotate it in at some. So we rotate. We take the first head and rotate it at when k is equals to 2. So 3, 4, 5 came at the 4, 5. Okay. So we take the last two values. They go into the first. Uh, they go in the front of the list. This is linked list, right? And all the other values are after it. In this case, k is equals to 4. So there are not four elements. So pick the very last element and just put it in the front of the list. As far as I can see, this is the problem. But yeah, I don't know about this data structure right now. I should not solve it, but I will add it into the list, rotate list. Then you seem to be not a beginner in DSA. You seem to be a old guy who is doing DSA from a very long time. I'm sorry, maybe you are finding me solving some random problems. But yeah, I'm building a roadmap. After this, today it was decided to build a roadmap which will not be dependent on YouTubers or any language, right? Like today's day 55, I'm learning these things, but I got to a point that okay, there is not a single playlist that can give good amount of information. So I will be soon creating a roadmap for this for myself, in which I will separate topics which are related to programming, right? Like which are just related to the language in which we are running DSA, and data structures in a different category, or algorithms in a different category, right? And the approaches, we know about the patterns, and just it will be a very great roadmap which everyone can follow. Like I was following this playlist from the past, you can say 50 days. After that, I have stopped it. And now I've got to a point that I got to know, okay, no playlist is good for us. Just we have to have our own structured roadmap. Okay, linked list is at lecture number 55. Hey, can you tell me, like from how much time you are doing DSA? I think as you have started linked list, are you following Striver for this? If you are on linked list, I think that you have given a good amount of time to DSA. Maybe okay. So, like, is your profile on LeetCode? Can we can we see your profile? I think that will be good for us, or me. Like, I will try to understand the pattern of your profile, like how you get started. And do you follow any roadmap by like which you have created for yourself? I think you have your own roadmap. That's why I took a lot of time. That's okay, but can we see your profile? If it's efficiency related, what we can do? Maybe I study from Raghav sir, Pirated Beast. Okay, Raghav sir from Geek for Geeks, right? Great man. That's some great thing to hear about. Hey, you are not in the Discord, right? Which I've created. Okay, and you know what you can do? You can join my Discord server. Like here, I am trying to create a community of good people who can help each other grow together. And here you can share what you are doing on a daily basis. Maybe you have even just completed a part of your project. You can share that. There is no limit. If you want to share a project that have been completed by you, then you can share that. And we can review it on live or maybe in the offline when I will not be streaming. And there are other people like us in the stream with with whom we can have interaction with. And sorry man, I'm not just using Hindi. Yeah. And there's also other things for the people who come for the first time on the stream that, yeah, I do have created these study rooms as just it is in an experimental way. This is not the full implemented system for it. Here, I think you have got the point. Just we can join the rooms and have discussion about anything. It can be related to DSA development or other things, like ranging to who gave a specific type of algorithm to like what was the intuition behind it and to solving a problem using that. Like it's just an experimental phase. First, I'm trying to see a pattern, how people are liking it. Are people really enjoying it? As I don't want to just study alone, as you came on the stream, right? So I don't want to get people to just watch me just alone solving these problems, right? I want to solve it with everyone who is coming on this. Yeah, so that also other people can get benefit from it. Okay, let's check your profile. Is this your profile, Mohit Zero? This is your profile. And what do you think about me? Um, do I feel like that? Like you have to guess in which year of college I am. Like I asked this question from everyone, for from every person who come on the stream for the first time. Like you have to take a guess in which year of college I would be. Like, am I in third year or fourth year of college or maybe second year? As you have to take a guess. State. Um, okay. You know what this state? It's UP. Okay, so you have covered some problems on recursion, linked list. Okay, it will not show the list of your problems, right? That's just what I think I read somewhere you have complete BSA or doing this, but where you read that? Like you came for the first time, how you can? Okay, yeah, there are so many people on the lead code who just appear for the first time, but they start with the graphs or okay. It's, okay, but I think now you are being consistent as you are doing it from the past 3 days on a daily basis. You know what you can do when you will join the Discord? You can share your progress on a daily basis. Like it works as when you will not do something on a specific day, you will feel that okay, the people would be waiting for me in the Discord. That like it creates a responsibility on us that okay, people are waiting for me, so I should take actions and solve problems on a daily basis as they are waiting for the update from my side, right? No, I'm sorry, maybe I did something. Okay, now take a guess. Okay, now you have to take a guess. Are you unable to guess it? And you can take a rough guess. It's okay. And also tell me in which year of college you are. Are in Ghaziabad or Noida? No. What about you? Are you in? You are a fresher or you are in second year or third year at the right moment? And okay, I just know the name of these places, but I don't usually I don't go out that much. That's why I okay, just wait. And you was just checking the distance in between. Okay, you are very far. Don't laugh. No, man, just no. I was not going to laugh, but you just use this emoji. So I think I laughed on this emoji that you share. IT. What is IT? Is it any type of course? IT. Okay. You're talking about this. Nope, nope, nope. No, you didn't have to. You don't have to take. guess the name of the college. You have to tell what do you think about me. Like, am I in college or like in which year of college I am right now? Like, as you told that you are in third year, you have just started it. You have to guess about me. And yeah, I'm just not on LeetCode. I'm also on other platforms as CodeChef and Geek for Geeks. And yeah, I am also doing web development. Just this is a project that I'm working on. It's just paused for this time as yeah, as I started learning JavaScript, so I don't want to just rush into the things. Now you have to take a guess. No, every people take this as a wrong guess. Just it is going to start this week. Just after 2 days, I will be attending my first classes. Um, no, man, no, that's not the case. Even I will say that I have gained knowledge, but it's just in a random form. Like I don't have the structure right now. You know what I'm saying about? From where you guys are coming? Like how you guys know of me? Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. You are also doing good job, man. You are not that much behind. And I think when you will start to cover up, then you will be faster than me as we have experience in those things, in the things, right? How you know about me, man? Jack Sparrow. 012, yeah, it's 0 1. But why, man? As you can solve problems based on some other type of using containers and these are type of questions, then why not the basic ones? As you are solving questions based on using linked list, if I will solve these topics, then definitely question number will increase. Yeah, and that that I also think about myself that I followed a playlist, but it was not that much structural. You know, the structure was just so much bad. Like when I will create the roadmap for myself, then I think there will be 60 to 70 problems which will just become pending to be solved according to the roadmap which I will create for myself. That's why I feel a gap when I try to solve a problem, or maybe uh, when I even see a random problem, I will just search for a problem. When I open it, for a time I just got a little bit blank. Okay, what type of thing will be used, right? Hmm. So have you started doing DSA? Namaskar, brother. Namaskar. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I have solved parametrics. Yeah, it was a very easy problem, right? I just solved it, I think, yesterday. Yeah, it was. Spirometrics. Uh, you take a guess. Yeah, you can take a guess about that. Then after that, I can tell you. What do you think? No. Um, Hi again. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Um, oh, why are you changing the guess like this fast? First, you like in just this small amount of time, you said third and then first. Okay. Yeah, I will say that first semester just started. Just the classes are going to start from 8th of August. Show me your rate code. I will visit your profile. You can visit, but you will not find that much structure. That yeah, but soon I will just create a roadmap in just the next 1 or 2 days. Then I will come into a good position while telling people what they should follow or what they should do. Oh, thanks, man. Okay. If you are students, then you all can join the Discord server that I've created here. You can share what you are doing on a daily basis. Maybe you are working on a part of a project, or maybe even if just a part of it is completed, you can share that. We can review it. And like there are also other members in Discord like us, like they are also students from the different states of this country, right? And there are also other things in the Discord server as like I am trying to create a community of good people who can help each other grow together, right? That's the case for me. The case is not that I just want subscribers. That's why I've just started doing these live streams or maybe just created the YouTube channel. But like it just reflects the number of subscribers, right? That like it's just a number. Subscribers are just numbers. I'm in fourth year now. I'm starting DSA. Okay, okay, nice. You're sorry. Good. That's good. Oh, thanks, man. Okay. But you guys have done other things, right? Like beside DSA, I think you guys have already started learning other skills. Maybe you guys are in development or maybe data analytics or other type of fields that you guys are in. But yeah, you all can. I will highly recommend all of you to join the Discord server right now. But you, I will say that you don't just subscribe right now. Okay, yeah, you can subscribe anytime when you feel that this guy is learning something or we are getting some value from this guy or we are learning something from him. As I don't want to just study learn alone. I also want to learn with all of you. Your message is visible, ma'am. As you can see in the screen that your message is visible. From the past 2 days, I was just so much, the body was not allowing me to follow some topics or create the roadmap as I was just woke up at late night learning about JavaScript. Just the body got a little bit okay. Oh yeah, now it's visible. So that's the case. I was just at the right moment fixing this problem. Like, what's the issue? Will the I don't okay. Or if we want, we we can use a condition. Check. I started pushing code on GitHub now. Yeah, I'm also on the GitHub. Um, and I will uh, consider using Hindi after, I think, when I will have done maybe day 100 or maybe after that, but not just right now, as we have to improve the communication skills as well solve as we are solving the new problems on platforms. Even if we are using wrong words, we will continue to converse in Hindi. Sorry, English. It's not that much. Yeah, I know you are on GitHub. I can see your taskbar. That there's a best paid DSA playlist well structured by Akshay Saini. Oh, really? But man, um, I will be creating a roadmap for myself, which will be which will not depend on any playlist you will find on YouTube or like it will not be dependent on any YouTuber or any other course. Um, you are doing great here. I'm motivated now. Okay, that's great. That's what I wanted. What I want to from all of you, that you just wake up and start taking actions, man. Just like we are men, right? So we have to be strong and just like what you can do. You can not have have food for one time, but there should be a norm that this is not compromisable. That this is for sure will happen as you go in the washroom and you know or maybe do brushing or have water. It's like that. Like you can leave food for leave having food for one time, but this is more important than that. That should be like it. Akshay Seni DSA course. We can try to. Namaste DSA. From where I got that idea, like that was not an idea. I was planning it from a very long time. Like the streams I'm doing was on a different purpose. The purpose of not was not that was just to come and solve problems online and just increase the counter of these problems as but Yeah, the plan was something different. Now I'm able to see the difference between the courses and what we have to study, right? Just at the right moment, I don't have the roadmap, but soon I will show all of you what will be included in that roadmap and what roadmap should everyone follow, right? So that they just don't get stuck in to one course or one playlist of videos. Like earlier, it was not used to be like this. The we were supposed to pick topics on from random YouTubers or random, from random places, or just this has been this active after the internet came into that much. We got the access to internet that much. Which camera do you use for streaming? Just the webcam, man. Just it's the webcam of the laptop. There is no filter being applied on this. Just I'm using this NVIDIA broadcast to remove the background, which there is no green screen that I'm. You wanna stream? Yeah, and for improving communication skills, I will say that if you want to start it, you can do it live streaming, or maybe you can try to just pick a problem and try to explain it on live using English. Uh, okay, and question two is okay. Then we have to just start the practice, man. Okay, even I'm not that good. Like I'm also a beginner, but yeah, we don't have to say about bad things about ourselves. That it, like if you will go and watch my very first stream or the second stream, I did have used Hindi in the very first stream, but after that I made a rule that I will not use Hindi. That after that you will bus when we will check the stream, then you will find a difference. Like today, I will say that I am not in a good flow. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the stream. No, no, it's just at the right moment. What I do, this is in Hindi, right? But at the right moment, I am trying to convert it into English. If anyone will ask what I am trying to, what is the question, then I will try to translate it into English and just um, okay. And even at this point, as you can see, we are using you are using English and I'm using English, so we are having a conversation between us. Like to improve it, what you can do, you can pick any problem or maybe any topic, whether it cannot be, even if it's not related to DSA or even if it's related to anything, right? You can just turn on the camera and just start. Maybe you are just creating a video, then you can use that. Okay, man, I will try to fix it in from the next streams. Today I got the second input from you. Thanks for the suggestion. I will try to do that. Just I can change it to English. Just at the right moment, I was in the flow, so I was using this in Hindi. The multiples. First, the multiple. Perfect. Then that every time that current number added, like if it's Then, and yeah, you, but doing a great job. Oh, thanks, man. And you know what you can do? You can just start make creating the videos and just try to observe how you are explaining the things, or like you can see the hand gestures, like how you are using these hand gestures, right? And at what point are you getting stuck? And even if it's bad, you just start practicing it, and it will happen. Like new words will come into your uh, when you will try to utter again and again, then new words will come on your tongue and you will just utter it. It's okay, you are doing good. Students are not going to learn prompting from just at the right time. Just the people who usually come into the squad are not online. If they would have been online, I will have just joined the Discord server for the meetings, and I will have just discussed this question on Discord. But right now they are not online, so I will be unable to join. Yeah, okay, it's yeah, and even if it's improve our explanation skills, or at the right time, the thing I'm doing with you guys is like, yeah, I'm doing a type of influensive communication, like what we say, influence communication, right? Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. No, I didn't recognize you as, but I know that you came. You haven't came for the first time, right? I have seen you before. Just I don't remember the names nowadays. Like if it's true, then first we start with I is equals to 4, then plus 2 and remove that number. Oh, sorry, not remove, make that number as false. Make number as false. And yeah, in the question 3, it was asking is assume the lead code constraint. Okay, okay. N is more than equals to 0. Okay, the first question is right. Second question is answer is wrong. We can use a condition to just pass the two numbers. Okay, but haven't I done it before? Mm, but- I used to take breaks in between when I like did started doing streams, but nowadays I think I don't take breaks in between, like even just for 5 minutes. That's why I think I just got a little bit lag inside my mind that I just, yeah, if we want, and okay, okay. That's great. It's the link that we want. We can start it with one and change the size of the vector. Maybe okay. N is 0. If n, we have taken n plus 1, right? So n plus 1 will be 11. The value will be 11. So 1 to 10 should be n plus 1. Does result 1 exist? Question is not assignable. Oh, great man. And I just don't. Okay. If in LeetCode 24, if input in the input we get the value as 0 and 1, right? If input, okay. So are you saying that we can check if value, if n is 0 or 1, then we can directly return false. If n is equal to 0 or else N is 0, 1 or 2. Okay, 0 and that will be included, right? Okay, okay, okay. But why we even need any such case now? Well, I'm converting, running. Okay, wait, I think just it's hallucinating, man. Hmm? Oh, man. Now what should I do? Should I abuse ChatGPT for this? So the inner for loop. Come on, man. How this can happen? As you can see, people would have thought that I have just got stuck in the problem, right? I should have first checked for it to after submitting. So the problem has already been solved before when we started, but just the AI was wrong, right? It was asking wrong questions, which were not related to this. But as you can see, already friction. Okay, working optimization. Okay, okay. So we have solved the secondary problem, and it just took time because of that bad issue with the ChatGPT secondary problem solved, and just it eated up our time today. count prime system, and its time complexity will be big of n. If theory big of n log. Okay, we are traversing at values at like this. This loop is going at every value of I, and this is going for like jumping to the multiples of a specific value. That's why it's giving it as big of n log n, because it's in a nested form, right? First it will run, then inside that it will work, then again this, and it's the algorithm name we used in this was sieve of Eratosthenes. Okay, I will tell you the name. This was the guy who gave this algorithm. Wait, yeah, this was the guy. As you can see his face. So he gave this algorithm to find the number of primes in a range, for a range of number. If it's 10, then we can find it using this algorithm, right? That how many prime numbers are in between the range from 0 to n, and okay. So now I was going to explain this, right? So first I will explain this. I'll just wait. These are planned after when I will have solved the problem, but today I think we are running past out of time today, so I will just explain it using a Scali draw in a faster way. Uh, okay, just wait. Just I will be back in 2 minutes. Just I will be back. Till then, what you can do, what you all can just try to understand what is happening in the problem. Then I will come and explain what is happening, right? Right, we go. Yeah. First new problem solved was on Geeks for Geeks platform. I think I should have taken a break before. Now I'm feeling good. Um, okay, let's start. Let's start. So first I will draw a line between. So like this, right, to separate. I will copy this, paste it at this point. Now I will change it to day 55. As we are on day 55 now, I will take this. What I can take? Okay, I can take arrange where it will be 10 columns and okay, and it will be, okay, let's see, first column. Oh man, just wait. Instead of using this, I will just use this pencil to draw a rough line, and this will be the first column, right? Second column, third column, fourth column, fifth column, sixth column, seventh, eighth, ninth, and I will create the 10th column as, just wait. First column can be a little bit smaller. I think we have 10 columns, right? One, two, three, four. Okay, we have 10 columns. Now we will place the values first at this point. Then let's first try to fill it with values. One, two, three. Okay, we don't have to take one, so we can leave this place as we have said that one is already not a prime number, right? First, we have to fill the values so that it will be visually good. Five, six, seven. What we can do is I will take values till 50. Okay, 10, where it will be 11. Right. Just wait, it will be a little bit boring because 14, 15, but we will have to do it so that the visual explanation is good. And 18, 20. Oh man, it's just taking time. Fourth column, fifth column, and the fifth row. Uh, the head will be 21, 22, 23, 24. Six. But what happens in the lectures? They just have pre-built. Okay, just wait. I think I can take a grade. Okay, but we have done it. So it is not that much far that we have to add the values. So this 29, it is representing 30. Right, just wait. 30 and 30, and this 31. This is 41. 50, 40, 39, 49, 32, 42, 33, 43, 34. It's just kind of getting boring, right? Just we are at the 748, and it's just looking not looking that good, right? And it will be 35, 36, 37, and 38. Now we have just created it. Okay, it just kind of got boring, right? Oh man. So now we can see what we have done in this. This is a vector, right? This is representing that vector that we have created. In that, we taken the values 0 and 1 as false. Okay, as we already know that 1 and 0 and 1 are not prime numbers, right? So we are starting I with 2. As you can see, first we are taking is at as 2. Okay, I will name it as this is for count primes problem. Count primes. Okay, done. It's done. First, we will take the value of I as 2, right? First, we will assume that, okay, I is equals to 2, right? Then we have got to know, okay, this value, wait, I will have to use another color for it. Maybe pink. Yeah, this color is good. Now, first we will take I is equals to 2, right? So in the starting, we take I is equals to 2. Then, as you can see, for I is equals to 2, um, then we have to we have increased the count of it as I is a prime number, right? As because we have started with 2, so it will be a prime number. Then what we will do, we will eliminate those numbers which are the multiples of that prime number, right? As we will first remove 4, then 6, then 8, and then 10, and we will keep doing that until we have removed all the multiples of that particular prime number, right? 20, then 24. As we know that if when we will check for the prime number as it is a prime or not, then we will get to a conclusion that yeah, it's not a prime number, as it can be divided by itself and 1 and also by 2, and that's why, or maybe other numbers, as you can see 8 can be divided by 2, 4, or other numbers, um, 28, 30, 40, 50, 48, 38, 36, 46, 34, 44, 32, and 42, right? So we have removed these numbers. Now we will increase I, like after that we will be on this index, right? I is equals to 3. We will take this number, and here it is count. We just wait. Just wait. I want to remove this. Now I is equals to 3, right? And count will become 2. So number of numbers that are prime have now become 2. Someone's bro best place. Hello man, welcome to the stream. Hey, I have seen you before on the streams of indie developer. You know that guy, right? I'm a moderator on this channel. Last boy. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Did you know about indie developer? I'm talking about this guy. You know about him, right? Yeah. I come on a daily basis on his streams. I've seen him before on his streams. No, bro. How it can happen, man? Like I've seen him before on the stream of this guy. Um. Okay. Wow. Okay. No problem. No problem. So you are asking for best playlist on for DSL. When the people ask this question from me for the first time, when they come nowadays, like today, what happened? Now I'm creating a roadmap for myself. Why? Because I was also following a playlist like you, uh, where like if you see today's day 55 of my DSA journey, and I have got to a point and I have got to know there is no playlist for DSA which will be best for us, right? Like there will be every time some points will be missing. Like even if you pick this playlist, at this point I will after some days I will not be studying from this playlist. Even if I have completed 36 number of lectures and I am going to study recursion from other person, like what you can do instead of just following a playlist, you can create your own roadmap. I'm also going to do that so that you will not be dependent on any YouTuber, right? Like you can first before starting picking any playlist, first you should pick a language and just strengthen the basics of it. As even before DSA, first we have to make the basics of it stronger. As as I'm learning it is C++, right? So first you can understand about C++, what are the things inside that. Then maybe you should jump onto DSA. You can pick any playlist, right? Nowadays, in the playlist of Apna College, Striver, or other playlists are in trend, but my opinion will be different. I think from other people, they will tell you about roadmaps, but I believe in nowadays. I am believing in creating my own roadmap for data structures or algorithms, or even you take about containers in language, like which is not directly linked to DSA, but yeah, it's related to programming, which we can use when we are solving DSA problems. There is not a single playlist, man. Like I have got to this point after doing streams for straight 55 days. That's why I'm also making a switch by just following a single playlist to first create a roadmap for the things. I think you are getting me more, but yeah, I don't have the roadmap right now. I haven't created it, but yeah, I will have created it in just 1 or 2 next 2 days. Then I will be able to show you, or if you want, you can create a similar roadmap, or if you want, you can create a different roadmap according to your needs or the topics you want to study. Even at this point, that's the case. I think I have made. I have put you in more confusion, right? At this point, instead of telling you about the playlist, but that's the case, man. Like this is the thing that I've personally felt about the courses. That's why now I've taken the choice, make a choice to build my own roadmap for these things. Okay, so we were explaining this here. When I will be equals to 3, right? So count will become 2. As we know, 2 has already become a prime number, and now 3 have become a prime number. Now for 3, they will eliminate the multiples of it. So let's start. Okay, this has already been eliminated, so we will remove it. We will remove 15, then 21, then 27, then 30 is already been removed, 33, 36 already removed, 39, and 42 is removed, 45, 48 is removed. So we have removed all the multiples, which were the multiples of 3, right? Then we will be on 4. 4 is already is a false number, so we will not add it into the count. Then we will be on 5, right? We will take this number, and the current I will become 5, right? For which we are checking for. So it will become 5 and count will become 3. As we have already assumed that this is a prime number, right? So count is 3. Now we will remove the multiples of 5. So let's go. Try to find 25 is the multiple, 20, 30, and 35, 37. Okay, so it's done. Now 6 is already eliminated, so we will not take that. And okay, just wait, just wait. Now 7, we will take 7 as the prime number, right? Now we have taken 7 as the prime number, and the current value will become 7 and count will become 4, right? And then we will try to remove the multiples of 7 from the list, from the number range, right? So let's start with it. 11. Okay, we will come to this point. Mm, I think it will be 49, right? Then okay, just it's done. Now 7 is, we have taken 7 now. We will jump on to the next number, that is 11, right? So now 11 will become our prime number. As when we will check for these have already become false. So we will not increase the count of the numbers. So where it will be 11. Now we'll check the multiples of it. So will be already been removed, right? So we will jump on to the next number, that is 13. So 13. Okay, 13 is not a number which, yeah, it is out of range, right? If we will check for 13, it will be out of range. Now we can just increase the counter. The current I number will change. So we will add 13. So what will be the numbers? First, we should market these numbers as prime numbers, right? Like we have found the prime numbers in this range, 29. Uh, where it's gone? 23, 31. We can check it also on the delete code, and 43, 47, 37, and something left. Okay, so we have taken the numbers. If we check the count of it, it is first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are 15 prime numbers which come in this range. If we check for it using the test case, right, where we will give the value of n as 50. Then what it will return? What it has written, it has written 15, right? As there are 15 numbers in within the range, so count is become 15, and that's how we get to the things. And in the end, the count is 15, right? This is how we count number of primes available in a range using sieve of Eratosthenes algorithm, right? So I think that word, even if okay, will I have to revisit a problem then? I just okay, let's try it. Let's do it. But yeah, today the objective was to solve one new problem, but I did gone against the objective of today and solve two new problems, right? Instead of just one. So the problem was spiral matrix, right? It is one day ago we solved this. So we will just do a run of it and just okay, let's do it. Spiral matrix. Just wait. I will put it at this point. Spiral matrix. It was no, it was this part, right? Or it's the spiral matrix. Yeah. So let's start. Just the mind is, oh man, why we are taking this much time? I will do it in a fast track way. Wait. So here vector is like this. We have created this vector. We have taken number of rows and columns. Like we will first do the boundary traversal in this by applying these conditions. Then after that, we have taken these variables as start row and end row. Start row is starting at 0th row, end row is like last row. Start column is 0, end column is the last column. While start is less than equals to end row and start column is less than equals to end column, so that the columns and rows should not overlap each other, right? That's why we have used these conditions. And top boundary, we are using these conditions to take the values of top boundary inside the result vector. For the right boundary, we are using these conditions. For the bottom and left, we are using these conditions. And in these conditions, first we are checking if starting row is less than end row and if starting column is less than end column, because at a point when we will be like doing this, when we will update the values of starting column, end column, starting row and end row, then there will be a point when the starting row and end row will come at a same point, right? So we don't want to the values to get duplicated, right? We don't want the duplicate values. And this is the same case for the columns. Like there will be a point when both the columns will be at the same column. So we don't want the values to just get duplicated, right? When for these loops. That's why we have used these conditions. For the bottom and the left boundary, right? That was the case. In the end, we are returning the result vector like this. This is the problem. I have done it. I should have done it in a good way, but yeah, today I think I have left it not that much amount of time. That's why I'm doing this in a fast track way, right? And why I did this in a faster way, because yeah, I solved a similar problem to like this, but just it was boundary traversal, not in a spiral way. Like in that problem, I just was supposed to give the values of the boundaries into a vector. Just that was the case. So we did solve, revisited it, and its time complexity will be big of n, right? I'll mark it as revisited now. First problem, revisited. Name was spiral matrix. We solved it. So now I will just summarize the stream and quick it in a end it in a way. Okay. So what we did in today's stream, first, first we solved a new problem that name was that was on Geek for Geeks, named as the very first problem that we did solve today was on Geek for Geeks. Its name was medium. What's that, man? Yeah, its name was Armstrong numbers. We did solve it, and its time complexity will be big of log n, right? Then after that, we did solve the second new problem of today. Its name was count primes. We did solve it, right? It was a medium level problem on LeetCode, and its time complexity was big of n. Sorry, big of n log n, right? Then after that, I did revisited our first problem of today. Its name was spiral matrix, and its time complexity was big of n. So in total, we did solve two new problems today and solved revisited one problem. And according to the roadmap, we were supposed to solve only one problem today, but we did two instead of that. And even I was having a plan of solving three problems, but we just ran out of time. But that's okay. So this was all for today's stream, right? Okay. Now we will end the poll that we did started in the starting. Oh man, again the poll is not visible. How I will end it? You just wait. Soon I will have to come with that roadmap. That's very soon. Soon I will have to come with that roadmap. That's very soon. Soon I will have to come with that roadmap. That's very soon. Soon I will have to come with that roadmap. It's been repeating, man. Now we have ended the poll. Now it should be visible here. Okay. So there were 86 people are saying yes, and 14% of those people are saying stop doing a stream. Okay, great. And total number of votes are 14 people have voted for it. That's great. Um, and yeah, if anyone is on the stream, he or she can have a discussion with me, or and if not, then we will end the stream. So for now, you all can like the stream, and you don't have to subscribe right now. You can subscribe when you feel that this guy is learning something, or we are getting some value from him, or we are learning something from him. Then you can consider to subscribe. For now, you all can join the Discord server. I'm giving you the link. Here you can share what you are doing on a daily basis. Maybe you are working on a project. Maybe you have just completed a part of your project. You can share that. You can share anything. We can have discussion about anything. And yeah, I'm like trying to create a community of good people who can help each other grow together. Right? That's the case. And yeah, soon I'm coming. Soon I will be coming with a new roadmap for myself, which I will be following and trying to observe. Will try to observe the patterns based on that. As first, I was trying to observe the pattern by following that playlist. Now I've got to a point where I can confidently say just not a single playlist will help. Okay, That's the case. And yeah, why I'm saying that you can subscribe. So okay, when you will subscribe, then what will happen when I will be live again or when I will upload a new video, you will get notification in your home feed that I'm live, or notification in your notification section that I'm live. You can join in again and see me solving these problems or explaining what happened in a particular problem, right? Yeah. And seeing me solving these problems and getting stuck onto a problem and coming out of that, debugging a problem and other things. And yeah, please do give reviews in the comment section. Like what new things should I come up with? Should I change something in my explanation style? Should I change something in my approach? And soon I will be coming with a roadmap. So that's not the case, right? I will show all of you the roadmap which I will be following, and it's based on after observing the pattern of the problems that I've solved and like the pattern that I've got to know about till this day 55, right? So that was all. So in that I will say that just keep learning and keep exploring new things and just start grinding, man. Just start taking actions and things will start to happen. Just you go and start taking actions, and yeah, just start taking actions and keep grinding. Stay hard.